Hello, good morning. Happy birthday to all the May 9th babies out there. We're going to connect and see what messages are coming up here for all of you drawn to this video for the next 24 hours. You might not see this video on May 9th, so we're just setting the intention that whenever you happen to stumble upon this video, a message for you in the next 24 hours. So we're going to see what's coming up here for all of you who are drawn to tune in. Alrighty, so the card that we have coming up here is the Hermit. This is a major arcana card. So even though I'm setting the intention here for May 9th or for 24 hours, whenever it may be that you see this video, major arcana cards come up when we're coming into a significant new chapter in our life. It's a defining moment. So it's a big energy. It's not something that's going to come and go in 24 hours. There may be things happening in the next 24 hours that are setting things in motion, but this is going to be a phase in your life. This is going to be a chapter that's around for a while, okay? If you have Virgo placements, there can be big positive changes and shifts happening for you in those areas of your life or in those houses. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo that's going to be very significant in your life. If you are a Virgo, this could be a time that you're coming into your authenticity and your power, and you're coming into living your best life unapologetically, being fully confident, falling in love with yourself in a non-narcissistic way, and realizing that a lot of the things you judged yourself for or criticized yourself for are actually very beautiful characteristics and among your strengths when applied productively. Now, the Hermit card can very well be a spiritual teacher or coming into a spiritual awakening. And sometimes when the Hermit card comes up, we're feeling like we want to kind of withdraw from a situation and kind of like go within and re-examine ourselves and examine life and examine our beliefs. And some of you may be feeling in that energy where you're kind of wanting to have some quiet time, some away time. Doesn't surprise me, coming into the Mercury retrograde energy that's starting on the 10th. Some of you may be having this natural desire to regroup, to revise, to rework, to replan. And so you might kind of be going within here in this Hermit energy. But okay, the Hermit energy for me is very powerful when we talk about healing. And I know a lot of people are frustrated. And one of the most common questions people ask about their healing is, how much longer do I have? How far am I on my path? How much longer do I have to go? Well, my dears and my darlings, first and foremost, healing is an eternal thing, right? A lifelong, in this life and future lives, we're always finding things to heal. We're always finding ways to evolve and to advance. So we can never say that we're 100% healed. But I understand when people say how much longer, they're talking about the more major stuff, right? The more major things that they feel like are blocking them or gunking up the path. And the Hermit card to me makes me think of the caterpillar. You've done all the work, right? You've filled the voids. You've nurtured yourself. You've nourished yourself. You've gotten all the nourishment that you need. And now you're going into the cocoon, just resting, just resting from all the work that you've been doing. You've been doing hard work to keep yourself alive, to nourish yourself. And now, in that time of rest, the caterpillar has a massive transformation, simply just resting. That's all the caterpillar is doing, is resting, and it's having a significant, massive shift, a significant transformation. And so, in that downtime, is when the biggest transformation is occurring. And the downtime is when your wings are starting to sprout. And that little caterpillar, when it wakes up and it has its wings, it is going to reach places and see places that it could never even have dreamed of as a little caterpillar crawling around. right? It's going to reach heights and see things that the caterpillar could never even have dreamed of. And so a lot of you are in this process where your wings are coming in. Be gentle with yourself. Rest. Don't push yourself too hard, especially as we're coming into the Mercury retrograde energy. It's moving through Gemini for starters. So there's going to be a lot of stress, there's going to be anxiety, there's going to be miscommunications for some people, there's going to be insecurities that are popping up in our head. And so this is a time to just be gentle with yourself. Don't feel like you have to push yourself through it or fight against it. Be gentle with yourself, go with the flow, re-examine, review, go within, and give yourself time. That's all you really need. And so, as I said, this might be a good time to set aside time for mental health, right? Mental health days, processing things, emotional self care can go a really long way. So, I hope this reading was helpful, my dears. I do have the weekly forecasts up and posted. So, if you haven't checked out the weekly forecasts for the week, be sure to do that. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a wonderful day ahead. Take care and be well, my dears.